The British royal family, one of the most powerful and publicized families in the world, is once again in the headlines. But this time, it's not about duty, protocol, or scandal. It's about something far more personal. As the holiday season approaches, King Charles has reportedly extended an olive branch, a Christmas invitation, to his estranged son, Prince Harry. But how does Prince Harry really feel about this invitation? Is he ready to return home for Christmas at Sandringham, or is this yet another royal PR move hiding deep emotional wounds? Let's dive into the real story behind Prince Harry's true feelings over King Charles's Christmas invite. Before we explore Harry's emotions, we need to understand the story that led us here. Prince Harry, once dubbed the People's Prince, was known for his charm, sense of humor, and genuine connection with the public. But things took a dramatic turn after his marriage to Meghan Markle in 2018. Initially, their wedding was celebrated worldwide, a symbol of modernity and diversity within the monarchy. But soon after, tensions began to rise behind palace walls. In early 2020, the couple shocked the world by announcing they would step back from royal duties. The move, famously dubbed Megxit, marked a historic and painful split within the family. Since then, Harry and Meghan have settled in California, pursuing independent ventures through their Archewell Foundation, and speaking openly about their experiences with the royal family, including that explosive 2021 Oprah Winfrey interview. In that interview, Harry revealed how strained his relationship with his father had become, admitting that Charles had stopped taking his calls for a period of time. The world watched as a father and son's bond, once so warm, seemed to crumble under the weight of media scrutiny, institutional pressure, and personal hurt. Now, nearly 5 years later, reports claim that King Charles has reached out to his youngest son with a heartfelt invitation to join the royal family for Christmas. This would mark the first time Harry has spent Christmas at Sandringham since 2018, before the royal rift began. According to sources close to the palace, Charles wants to heal the family divide and start a new chapter. The invitation reportedly extends not only to Harry but also to Meghan and their children, Archie and Lilibet. For King Charles, who is said to be deeply aware of his limited time and legacy, this may be a moment of reflection and reconciliation. However, for Harry, the invitation has triggered a storm of emotions. To outsiders, a Christmas invite might seem like a small gesture, a father simply asking his son home for the holidays. But for Harry, it's far more complicated. Behind the smiles and handshakes, there's deep emotional pain. Harry has spoken openly about the trauma he faced growing up within the system, the rigid expectations, the press intrusion, and the lack of emotional support. His late mother, Princess Diana, also suffered under similar pressures. Harry has made it clear that he wants to protect his wife and children from experiencing anything close to what his mother went through. So when King Charles extends an invitation to spend Christmas at Sandringham, Harry isn't just thinking about turkey dinners or family photos. He's thinking about trust, or the lack thereof. After years of leaked stories, broken communication, and media manipulation, Harry finds it hard to believe that returning home wouldn't lead to new headlines and fresh wounds. One royal insider reportedly said, Harry misses aspects of his old life, the family traditions, the jokes, and the sense of belonging. But he also remembers the pain that came with it. This inner conflict defines his current state, the pull between love for his family and the instinct to protect his own. While this story centers on Prince Harry, we can't ignore Meghan's role. According to reports, Meghan remains cautious about returning to the UK. The British press has been relentless in its coverage of her, often criticizing her every move. Insiders claim Meghan worries that any trip back would reignite negative media attention and undo the quiet life they've built in California. She reportedly wants Harry to reconnect with his family, but only if it's truly safe and sincere. A close friend of the couple told The Telegraph, Meghan wants peace, not performance. If there's going to be a reunion, it has to come from love, not image management. Her stance has left Harry torn. On one hand, he wants his father to know his grandchildren. On the other, he understands Meghan's hesitation and respects her boundaries. This emotional tug-of-war has become the heart of the matter. Let's look at King Charles for a moment. At 76, and with ongoing health challenges, the king reportedly feels the weight of time pressing upon him. He's aware that his reign began later in life, and that his family's unity, or lack thereof, shapes his legacy as much as his leadership. Royal observers note that Charles has always sought harmony, even if he struggled to achieve it. This Christmas invitation, then, might not just be about tradition. It could be his attempt to rebuild bridges before it's too late. But there's another layer. Public perception. The monarchy has faced criticism for feeling out of touch and divided. A warm photo of Harry and Charles reunited for the holidays could send a powerful message of forgiveness and family. So the question arises, is this invitation a genuine act of love, or a strategic move to repair the royal family's image? No royal story is complete without mentioning the other half of this saga, Prince William. Harry and William's once unbreakable bond has deteriorated into near silence. In his memoir Spare, Harry describes several painful encounters with his brother, including a physical altercation and deep disagreements about Meghan. If Harry accepts the Christmas invitation, it wouldn't just be about seeing his father again, it would also mean facing William. Sources close to the brothers say the tension remains icy. They haven't spoken properly in months, despite occasional messages during family milestones. For many royal watchers, the key to healing isn't just between Charles and Harry, it's between the two brothers. But as one insider put it, William feels betrayed. Harry feels misunderstood. Until both acknowledge each other's pain, there can be no real peace. So even if Harry does attend Christmas, the emotional distance may remain, hidden behind polite smiles and formal small talk. When news broke of the possible Christmas reunion, public reaction was divided. Some saw it as a heartwarming step, a chance for healing after years of turmoil. Others viewed it as a calculated PR stunt. Royal commentators flooded social media with speculation. Would Harry and Meghan actually accept? Would they bring the kids? Would there be photos released to the press? Many fans of the couple praised Harry for his independence, arguing that he owes the royal family nothing after how they treated him and Meghan. On the other side, traditional royal supporters believe it's time for forgiveness and a return to family unity. This divide mirrors the broader cultural debate about duty versus individuality, tradition versus freedom. So what are Prince Harry's true feelings about all this? According to multiple sources close to the Duke of Sussex, Harry feels conflicted but hopeful, longs for reconciliation, especially for the sake of his children, but fears being hurt again. A friend told People magazine, Harry loves his father deeply. Despite everything, that love never went away. But he's cautious. He doesn't want to walk back into a trap of false smiles and hidden agendas. Another insider revealed that Harry often reflects on his late mother, Diana, during moments like this. He wonders what she would want him to do. Would she tell him to go home, embrace his father, and let go of the past? Or would she warn him to protect his peace, as she once had to? Those who know him say he's still deciding, torn between heart and mind. If Harry decides to attend Christmas at Sandringham, it could mark the beginning of a slow but meaningful healing process. Imagine the scene, Harry and Meghan arriving quietly with Archie and Lilibet. The royal family gathered for dinner. Charles giving a speech about unity and forgiveness. It would be symbolic, perhaps even historic. However, if Harry declines, it doesn't necessarily mean hostility. It may simply mean he's not ready. Healing takes time. And in the royal family, where privacy is scarce and pride runs deep, time may be the only medicine that works. Whatever Harry decides, it will reveal where his heart truly lies, with reconciliation, or with the independent life he's built across the ocean. At the end of the day, beneath the titles, the palaces, and the cameras, this is a story about a father and son. About love, disappointment, and the universal desire to be seen and understood. Prince Harry's story resonates because it's deeply human. We all know what it feels like to want connection while fearing rejection. And King Charles's gesture, whether driven by love, legacy, or both, reminds us that even kings crave forgiveness. Maybe this Christmas won't solve everything, but perhaps it could be the first spark of hope in a long, cold winter. So, what do you think? Should Prince Harry accept his father's invitation and return home for Christmas? Or should he protect his peace and stay away from royal drama? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into royal family life, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more royal insights every week. This is Royal Watch Daily, and thank you for watching.